I got you. I got me. Hi, guys. Can you see me now? Okay. Can you see me? Okay. So everything's good. Okay. Hi, guys. We're here. We're ready to do Tarantula Club Week 2. And right now I'm letting kids in and all that good stuff. So I'm doing two things at once, of course. And anyway, I think what I'm going to do is let Midgard, Widget from Midgard, show you some tarantulas and probably let in our guest. Oh, all right. Let's see. Maybe if I do that. There we go. I can see me now. Okay, so
Oh, there's Tanya. Here's our guest.
all right. So
You want to introduce her?
okay, this is Tanya from Secret Fortures, and she has so many wonderful little critters to share with all of you. So,
Hello.
hi,
Morning, Tanya.
Tanya.
How are you? Sorry I'm slightly late. We had a power cut. Oops.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh,
It's all right now. Everything went black. It's nighttime here. How are you guys? All right?
I'm
Oh yeah.
doing okay.
Good, 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 good. Hi,
Just
Tanya.
ready to share some critters with the kids.
Yes, and I have done them a little quiz, a little child-friendly quiz.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
And I will send some of my stickers for them if they do really well in the quiz.
oh, all right. I'll have to watch the quiz, but
Yes. It's only 10
yes.
questions. It's not too bad.
Okay. All right, so I'm letting kids in right now. So
Okay.
I'm gonna let you two talk a little bit while I try to get this in, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna bow out for just a second.
Okay. Your internet seems really good today.
We upgraded it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Was it a hassle? Did it go smooth? Well, it must have gone smoothly, I guess, because it's working. So.
Oh no, it was real easy. I didn't even have to talk to anybody. I went online to the website and was like, I want to upgrade my internet. They're like, okay, it'll cost you this much. I said, all right, let's do it.
Cool, 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 cool. It's been really, really windy and raining all day today. So I'm surprised mine's working, to be honest. But
It hasn't been rainy here, but it's definitely been windy. But let me change this layout. Figure I can show off a couple spiders while she's getting everything
ooh,
situated. This is a
Ooh.
Piscilithera metallica.
Love
nice.
it.
Goody sapphire tarantula. You can't see it from the underside like this, but it's actually a blue tarantula.
That actually is one that wanted me to start collecting tarantulas. It's so beautiful. It's blue with yellow stripes. I absolutely love it.
It is
She
very.
saw a video of one like 6 years ago when we were still living in Mississippi, and she said then that she wanted to get one. Now she has two.
It's definitely one on my wish list. It's one that I don't have at the moment, so it's definitely one that I want to get. Yes.
I wanted
Among
to show this one here, but she's climbed up under the lid where we can't see her.
Oh.
But
Oh,
the kids will remember this one. They called it watermelon.
yes, that's watermelon. I
Yeah.
took that one to school when she was very teeny tiny. And it was blue. And it's a sea versicolor. And
See
so
if I
what happened?
can put some
She
light
got a
on it.
little bigger. And now she's got these red and she's really beautiful. So if you guys might remember this one, it was sitting at my desk And we all came up and
Webbing
watched
makes
it,
it
looked
hard
at
to
it.
see.
She's got a little
And
web hammock there.
yes, a web hammock.
Oh yeah, she's got quite the assortment of tunnels going on
Oh,
here.
okay. See, the tunnels go right round, don't they?
Yeah,
Clever.
but it's a Carabiner Versacolor or Antilles Pink Too.
Very
And
pretty.
it is. And so, guys, you might be wondering why we would want to have tarantulas. And it's sort of like a fish tank, right? But if you look at them, they have all that webbing and they do interesting things in their enclosure as well. So these are kind of like having fish, but not fish, because we don't really take them out and play with them, just like you wouldn't do that with a fish, right? Because that's dangerous for the tarantula. But and it can be a little dangerous for us as well. But so we treat them with respect, and we get to see all the wonderful things that tarantula gets to make. It's awesome.
And also, I think they are all their own individual characters, aren't they?
Yes.
I have a little Anthoscoria geniculata, the giant white knee. I have two juveniles, and they're both quite different from each other. And one of them is actually very funny and makes me laugh all the time because he's frightened of his food and he runs away in his hide. So yeah, there is that to it as well.
This one here has got some nice webbing all around the enclosure.
Definitely.
Oh, that one's beautiful.
Which one is that?
D. diamantinensis, Brazilian blue dwarf beauty.
The one that I can't say.
It's almost full grown. She won't get too much bigger than that.
No, I think she's quite big anyway, actually. I didn't think they got that big.
Females can get up to about 3.5, 4 inches, and she's right at 3 inches right now.
Ah, okay. That'd be why then. They're very pretty as well. Very pretty and very fast, I think, if I remember right. Very quick.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a couple more. We've actually added several dwarf species to the collection recently.
I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 dwarf species. Would you class a Davus pantaloris as a dwarf species or just a very small tarantula?
That's a tough one because it's technically just above what would be considered a dwarf. So, size-wise, because they can get up to like 4 inches, 4.5. But
I have 3 females, and they are still quite little, but they are full grown. They're very pretty though, very nice.
Oh yeah, we had one. It's an awesome little tarantula.
And I have as well.
Do any of the students have any questions or anything?
Yes, please.
Well, I think they can hear me, but for some reason the presentation is, I think we're having problems kicking out YouTube right now. And the kids seem to be able to still see stuff though, but I'm seeing a black screen. So I'm still having some technical difficulties. you guys keep talking, okay? Or start showing something.
I kind of had to Frankenstein a computer for her the other day because her computer crashed, and I had some extra parts and stuff laying around, so I Frankenstein one together that would work good enough for her to be able to work.
That's really clever because I wouldn't be able to do that in a million years. I'm getting better. I'm getting better with computers. I used to work with computers a long time ago, and then having the children and not being in the loop for a really long time, I've had to relearn a lot of things now. So I'm getting there slowly. But yeah.
I'm no good when it comes to like coding and web design or anything like that, but I can build a decent desktop computer.
No idea at all.
Ah,
Oh,
my meat
progress.
went away.
Oh, you
That's
moved
what it
one?
Ah,
was. Yes, I'm gonna go back in and don't worry, I'm gonna mute me real quick so you guys don't hear me. All right.
Okay.
okie dokie. Okie dokie.
So I
Yes, I'm
have
wondering what.
go ahead.
Sorry, go on. I was just saying I was going to get some snakes out, but they've just been fed. So if they
Yeah, you don't
if
really
they do
want
pop out, yeah. But I do have a few spiders out, so I can show those. I have the geckos. I have the assassin bugs.
to.
And
Yeah,
what else do
I've
I?
been thinking about getting some of those assassin bugs.
They are awesome. They are really awesome to watch because they're quite active and they don't tend to hide away. They'll just kind of sit there and they don't mind the
Right.
light. So that's a good thing. But they are quite vicious when they eat, I have to say. Even the little
Yeah,
ones, they're quite fast when they eat.
I've noticed their feeding response is like amazing from what
Mm.
I've seen. Because Steve has a little assassin bugs, tarantula tastic exposures.
Yeah, he breeds them. He's trying to breed the
Yeah,
white spotted ones. Is it the white spotted ones?
yeah,
Different anyway.
that's the ones he just got is the white spotted ones.
Yeah,
The
because
ones we
apparently
had
it's really
before were
difficult.
the horridas, the giant penny, I think.
Yeah, that's what I've got. The orange,
The
yeah, the orange on the body. Yeah. I'll show you those in a minute, but yeah, they are. I need a better enclosure. I just kind of got a make do tub at the moment, but I'm hoping to get another. You know, one of the nice big round tubs that I've got. I'll get
yeah,
another one of those, and then yeah, just rehouse them in there because it'll be a lot nicer. But yes, did you see my pictures of my new OBT?
I did. I absolutely love OBTs. For me, it's one of my top 3 species that I
She
like.
is
Uh,
such a
absolutely
darling.
love OBTs. Yeah, so
Honestly.
is mine. Like every time I've rehoused this tarantula 4 times since I got it.
Mm,
I've now confirmed it's female. She
yeah.
was literally this big when I got her,
Oh.
and she was when me and Jeannie started the current collection that we have.
Mm.
My OBT was the first one I got,
Ah, okay. Okay. Mine was a
and
curly.
I got the OBT, and Jeannie got an HMAC. And those are the 2 we started our collection with. And now Ein is she's about 3.5, almost 4 inches.
Oh, okay.
Both confirmed female.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I just put her in her, it's going to be her permanent home now.
Mm.
And if you're talking to us, I can't hear you.
I think
I
she
can
is
hear.
happy somewhere, but she's webbed up all the top. Literally
Yeah,
within days, she has webbed up all the top, and I fed. I tried to feed her over the weekend, last weekend, and she really wasn't having any of it. She, as I lifted the top off, I did it really slowly, and
I
she
got
was
close to having the cats are attacking.
sitting on the top and just sat there and looked at me. She did not move a muscle. She didn't flinch.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping she's happy.
But in the 4 times I've rehoused Ein since I got her, not one single threat posed, never slapped at me, nothing.
No,
No,
no.
nothing from it.
I've just done a video of that, just that one particular because I got a few tarantulas last week, but the video that's coming out this week is just of her, because she just amazed me so much. I was really expecting something, bolts, you know, just some reaction, and she literally just walked out of the enclosure. That was it.
That's how, if you go back and it's the only enclosure build video I've made so far, was the one when I rehoused Ian into her new enclosure. If you watch that, she doesn't even turn around, doesn't bear a fang, nothing.
No. So yeah, I was really happy. I got her from Maurice from Arachnophilia.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. And he said to me that she's a red colour form. I don't know. She does seem a little bit darker than the normal OBT orange. I think she is a little slightly darker. I don't think there's much in it though, to be honest. But she's very pretty. Yeah, really pretty.
The two I have are both the Usumbra, the red color form.
Oh, okay. Oh, same then, because he said that this was a red color form. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping my little sling over there turns out to be male. Well, he's not so little anymore. He's about 1.5 inches now.
Right.
But I'm hoping it turns out to be male. It's getting a rehouse soon. I got him in a little like spice shaker I got from the dollar store.
Oh, okay. Oh, Danielle, orange and red are the same. Oh, okay then. That must be him. I did not know that. Pretty sure our Gigas laid a sack last night. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Sometimes. Some call it red, some call it orange colour form. Okay.
Yeah, I just know it's the Usumbra. Is by the locale that it's from.
Yeah. I just have to go with what Maurice told me. So he said he is almost 100% sure she's female, but check the next molt. If it turns out that she is male, he will send me another one, apparently.
Right
so, okay.
on. I thought for the longest time that Ian was male because of how fast she grew. I mean, she grew quick. I've had her for 1.5 years. She went from 1/2 inch to now almost 4 inches. You know, and so I was convinced she was male, but her last molt, she finally didn't tear it up. So I was able to actually look at it and female.
Actually, I haven't got round to doing it because I've been so busy, but I'll just show you. I'll just show you my Chaco Goldenese molt. Oh, if I can get it. This is a perfect molt.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping I don't ruin this one so that I can sex it.
Just get a little bowl with some room temperature water with a little bit of soap in it.
Yeah.
And soak it for like a good 20 minutes or so. And you should be able to spread it out fairly easy.
That abdomen is right there and it's whole. Oh, it's not focusing, but yeah. So hopefully it will be an easy one for me to do. But yes.
Yeah, our male Sturmy gave us an almost perfect molt last time he molted. The molt I caught that video of. Matter of fact, I'll go grab the molt.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. That's right. I know, Daniel. I haven't managed to sex a molt yet because the abdomens are always so screwed up and I end up tearing them. I think I'm just trying to do it when they're too small. So that's quite a decent size now. I've had this Grammostola for a year and a half nearly. So
like this is our female's molt.
Wow.
Okay, I think I'm on with you guys.
We can hear you.
Am I back with you? Okay.
This is our male.
I'm on there. They can see everything now. Thank goodness.
You can tell the difference with the legs, can't you? Because the legs are so much longer.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of size on her. Let's see.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But they grow so much quicker, don't they, males, though?
Yeah. But
Beautiful.
this is almost like you
Amazing.
can still see how complete the abdomen is there after I've dried it out.
You guys see how big that spider is?
Yeah, this
That's
is a
a
paper
molt.
plate, so, and he's not even fully grown yet.
No, no. You look at my little molt here. Good grief. It's small.
Oh, I got hundreds of molts laying around.
We do. We're going to put them into art projects. I'm going to do something with them.
I don't know whether you ever watched Critters and Creations, Kelly, when she stuffed a molt and framed it for one of her friends, or a lady on a group. She did it for.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, that was really interesting. She just stuffed the abdomen with cotton wool, but I'm not quite sure how she managed to do that. But yeah, she put it in a box frame and then put a little bit of foliage on it, and it looked good when she'd done it. Yeah.
I've dabbled in a little research on taxidermy tarantulas because we have like quite a few in the freezer. Well, not quite a few, probably like 6 slings and 2 adults or sub-adults.
Yeah.
But I'm curious as to how to do it. The little slings I'm going to encase in resin, but the big ones, I'm not sure what we're going to do with them yet.
Actually, that's a really good point, because I lost my male Nandu Chipepe, mature male. He died of old age, but I still have him, and I'm really wondering what to do with him. I've kind of spread him out.
I've seen a good taxidermy person over there in the UK that does some crazy stuff. I think Sidex even got one done by him.
That's it. Yeah,
there's
2 actually.
All you kids out there that don't know what the word taxidermy is, that's when we take an animal and we preserve the animal so we can keep it for later study or research. Or just to preserve them. So anyway, guys, can we see a few little critters maybe?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Because they are able to see me now and see you guys now.
So everything's good to go?
Yes, everything's great.
Tanya, I'll turn it over to you if you want to show off some of your little collection there.
Now, these are the tiny ones I have right now, the tiny kids.
Oh,
well, not tiny, but they're the K to 2.
Hi, Mrs. Macmillan students. How are you? I'm Tanya, and I live over in England, long way away. And I have a few to show you today. So sorry if the camera's a bit wobbly, but this is my Grammostola pulchripes. It's the Chaco Golden Knee, and it's sitting out today. So let's have a look. Let's see if we can see it. There he is.
Look at that. So this tarantula has golden knees, guys. You see the knees?
It does. This camera's not very good, but hopefully you can see it. Let's try and put it around the side. Let's see if we can see it any better.
5 inches, Tanya?
Yeah. Not full grown yet, but I got it as a juvie. Oh, the light's reflecting a little bit, but that's a better. Whoops, that's a better angle.
Yeah, we have a juvie and a little sling, and for the students, the term sling is an abbreviation of spiderling.
Yeah, spiderling.
Spiderling the whole time, talking about baby spiders. We just say sling.
So you can see up there, it's got its little burrow. It's got his little hide over there, and he has a little flower there just to cheer everything up, and a water dish. So it's probably come out and had a nice little drink. And we've got a little bit of webbing Not much webbing, but a little bit. So that's, and this one's called Bowtruckle. And all my Bowtruckle. All my tarantulas are named after either Harry Potter or they're named after fantastic beasts and where to find them.
Oh, guys, you hear that?
So this is Bowtruckle. Okay, let's just move this and we'll get another one. See what else is out. Oh, actually, I've got one right here. Right here. This is my very new baby. Oops. My very new baby green bottle blue. I don't know whether you can see.
Let me make you bigger, Tanya.
It's just in this corner. This is not the best for focusing this camera. Oh, you've moved. Oh, it's not the best for focusing, really. It's just in that
a little.
corner. But this is my new little baby, and in its enclosure, I've just got a few twigs and some dry soil because they like it dry. They live in a very hot and dry climate. And we have a little thistle flower there. And it just likes to hide. Yeah. And it just likes to hide under that little flower there. But because it's only a baby, it doesn't have its grown-up colours yet. So it's got its baby colours, which is more pinkish, orangey, goldy colour and black. But yeah, you can't really see that one very well, which is a bit of a pain. Let me just go back over here and we'll find something else. Oops. To look at. Let's see if Dursley's out. Dursley is my little juvenile Acanthoscuria geniculata, which is a... No, you're not out, are you? Which is a Brazilian white knee, and these get quite big when they're grown up, but this is only a baby. Let's see if I can get him out. Have a look.
This is the funny thing about tarantulas, is sometimes they'll cooperate and say hello, sometimes they won't.
No, he's hiding, but you can see his legs. I'll just show you where. I'll show you his little home where he lives. There he is.
Oh, okay.
I say he. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet.
You see the legs, guys?
A nice little hide in there. Ooh, there he is. So you can see the black and white. That's why it's called a Brazilian white knee.
It's
It's got a very, very hard stone.
I had a big one of this species out at the beginning of the stream last week. Well,
oh, that's right.
He's about 5.5 inches.
This is a little version. So if you look at my finger, you'll see how little he is.
Oh.
But he's very funny. He's very funny. He makes me laugh a lot. I say he might eat, actually. I'm just thinking, what have I got to give him to eat?
That would
we'll
be
come
fun,
back to him in a second. Yeah. We'll come back to him in a minute because I just need to go and grab the mealworms because he's a bit fussy. He doesn't like waxworms.
Well,
he's not very keen. He's not very keen on
the that I can try to show.
Okay. You show those and I'll go and get the mealworms. How about that?
Ooh, we might have a live feeding.
Yes, these are due to be fed tonight, so we may get some feeding. Yes, let me go and grab my mealworms. I won't be a minute.
Okay. Oops. Look at that little one, guys. That's a little baby. See that little one? Which one's that?
This is the Avicularia species North Guyana blue.
Ooh. All right. So you guys notice how the little toes are black? They're actually going to turn pink and the little legs are pink, they're actually going to turn blue.
Find this one.
That's one of my new babies. And that one came out when we got it and walked all around my arm.
Let's see. Right on top of the cork bark there, you can barely see it.
Yeah.
But you can see it better. This is the Avicularia species Peru purple. If you haven't noticed the pattern, these are all Avicularias. The Avicularia genus are more commonly known as pink toes. And my wife happens to love pink toes. So
yes, I love the little baby pink toes. And these ones are going to get, they're really tiny right now, guys. These are brand new. Oh, see there? Right there. You see kind of the striped?
Trying to get it focus.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I can kind of see it now. And so right now, that little baby is only about this big. So it's going to get much bigger.
Well, this one's
about
not
that big. Oh, is that the Minatrix?
This is the Avicularia Minatrix.
Ah, so that one's only going to get about
basically a dwarf pink toe. It
that
only
big.
gets about 3.5 inches.
Only about that big.
4 inches, maybe. I think I have to go back and look again, but.
And that one's a lot of fun. That one came out and walked around.
Of course, this one's hiding somewhere. Yeah, I won't be able to show you all this one. If you look right there, there's a purple flower. It's down inside the purple flower.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the Avicularia Pacopa or Mardi Gras pink toe.
Ooh.
It's a new one.
So that one's going to hopefully be all multicolored or something. Not really sure.
We'll see when it gets older.
So what we have happening right now, guys, is that the little ones are signing off. I think that's what we have happening. But we have the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders coming on now. But we have a mixture happening of all the grade levels. Just letting you all know. So everybody may remain if they like, the little ones. And we'll just let you know. We got lots of kids here.
I'm going to go put these ones back and...
Okay.
Let's see if I can feed this little one. I had to let my pussycat out as well because she was meowing at the door. So,
well, let me put you bigger there again, Tanya.
Yeah.
Now, those of you who just joined us, this is Tanya from Secret Forest Creatures. She's over in the UK, right? So we actually have a guest from across the ocean, and she's showing us all of her tarantulas today. Oh, look at that, guys. This little one might want to eat. We don't know. Sometimes they get scared.
Oopsie. I think I just scared it. Yeah, let's see if it'll come out now. Oh, Dursley, did I scare you? I didn't mean to.
Oh.
The worm's going the wrong way. In there. That way. It's going backwards. Mealworm, what are you doing? Come back here. Come back here. That way.
So what that mealworm wants to do is dig down into the dirt there and just hang out and then become a beetle. But unfortunately, that little mealworm is probably going to become a meal for one of the tarantulas instead.
Let's see if it comes out. It might do. Oh, it's trying to dig now. Exactly right. No, you're not digging down there. That's not where you're supposed to go.
And we don't want that.
Oh, there you go.
I just
He's
caught
got it.
one out that I don't hardly ever see out. So I'm gonna switch places with you real quick, Tanya, and see if I can show this one real quick. Oh, just trying to get back in this hole.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, which one's that?
This is the Ephibophus cyanognathus, or blue fang tarantula.
Blue fang.
Very
This
pretty.
one, guys, is a beautiful tarantula. Look at it.
Wow.
We have two of them. This is the smaller of the two.
So it has kind of a yellow green fluorescent behind its abdomen, and its legs are like pink, and then it's got bright electric blue fangs. It's so cool.
It's very pretty. That's one of the scientific names that I really can't say very well.
That one is a tough one.
One of many, yes. Well, this one's having a little munch. You can only see his bottom.
Yeah, this one here is on the agenda for tonight's feeding. We have about 50 to feed tonight.
I have all my little babies to feed tonight. I've done all the big ones. So yes, and I could feed the assassin bugs. We could do that as well because they need feeding as well.
Yeah, we have our sling shelf to do, which is about 33 or 34 tarantulas, and then all the stuff that's in Jeannie's office, which is another like 20.
Oh, wow. I just need to give you some water because your water bowl's empty. That's what we need to do. There's always bits and bobs in the water bowl. There's always dirt.
Always.
Always.
Switch back with you.
So you guys carry on. I am letting in the kids again. They kicked me out, so I'm just going to do this for a moment.
Just get my water spray. Oh, here we go. So I have a nice big water spray. Give it all. It's already done. I just.
I must be in the other room. Oh, I got a similar bottle, except mine's green.
Put a little bit of water in. Oops. There we go. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of a spray on the soil because this species does like a little bit of humidity. So we'll just give it some extra water, a little bit of an extra soak in. That'll all soak down. And yeah, we should have one happy little spider there.
Overflow Igor's water dish a little bit in the one corner, and he just wanders around. Like now.
Just do that side bit there, as you can see, because the water dish is because it's a bottle cap, it's small, and it does evaporate quite quick. So I do like to soak the soil a little bit, just once a week. So we'll put this little one away, and we'll see who else is out. Put that down there a second.
Yeah, I'll go put this one back.
Put your lid on so you don't run away. Oopsie. Yeah, if any of the children have got any questions for me, I'm happy to answer. If you want to know about the spiders or anything about England, where I live. Oopsie. There we go. Right, there's one. Ooh, I've got wet hands now. Right. We could feed the assassin bugs. Let's do that.
Ooh,
Don't
that
Real
need
would
no
be
quick,
one.
cool.
I'm gonna switch with you again because I caught it.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. He dove in. Right. Oh wait, no, there he is. See if I can get him up there.
Ah, there you are. Oh, he's crawling around the side. No, I don't want to be shown on camera. Shy. Oh, pumpkin patch.
Yeah, Hapalopus species Columbia, or the
Beautiful.
pumpkin patch, another one of our dwarf species.
Very nice.
Hoping this one's male because I suspect our bigger one is female.
Sorry, I was just looking for my. There we go. Right. So these are my spiny assassin bugs, and their scientific name is, let me think about it, Pastilla horrida. So these are what they call true bugs. Oh dear, I've got water all over my computer. Oopsie. Let me just mop that up for a minute. That wasn't clever.
Tanya, I think this question is for you.
Oh, okay. What's my favourite spider? Oh, my favourite tarantula, I think, would have to be the green bottle blue. Now, Mr. Macmillan will have to say the proper word for that because I can't say it.
Chromatopoma cyanopubescent.
That one, yes. And I think it's got to be my favourite because it doesn't need much water. It makes really, really good webs. It's really colourful, like really pretty, and it really eats well. So I think that's why it's probably my favourite, one of my favourites. I have too many favourites, but yeah, one of my favourites.
It's one of Jeannie's too.
Yes, yes. All right. So you have to excuse the mess in here. I haven't cleaned them out this week. Let's see if we can see these little darlings. I might have to stand up for this one. Oh, because they all tend to hide. They all tend to hide. Oh. Hold on. There they are, down there. There's one here. Oh, there's one.
Yeah,
Oh wow, I love the assassin bug.
Like non-arachnid, other than mantis, that I'm really interested in.
So this one is a subadult, and then if we look down here, we have an adult there, and another subadult there. These are bugs that you don't really want to get bitten by because they do have a nasty bite, which is very painful. So again, like a lot of animals, they're just to look at, but they are very pretty. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. I did have 5.
Is the bite a little nastier than maybe a bee sting, Tanya?
Yeah, it's partly to do with their mouth parts. Their mouth parts are almost like a hook at the front. And the mouth parts have almost like little razors inside.
Oh, wow.
So when they go in quite deep into your skin.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty painful bite from assassin bugs.
Okay.
I recommend. To answer the question in the chat, those are assassin bugs.
And where are they from? I don't know.
These are from Africa. This particular
Africa.
species, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to be careful with my fingers because they're generally very placid. They don't tend to bite you unless you really mess about with them. They're not aggressive. They're not defensive in any way, but they might mistake your finger for food. So we always have to be a little bit careful here. There's the brighter coloured one down there.
Oh, wow. They're really neat looking.
They
That'd
really
be
are.
really fun to draw.
Yeah, I found somebody here that's got the white spotted ones. I thought about getting a few of those.
It's just unfortunate this camera's not too great, so you can't actually see on the adults. You can see all the spines, which is why they're called spiny assassin bugs.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
we can see the spines in that.
Oh, can you?
Like the stripes, yeah, on their back.
They have little spikes going down their back.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they?
And they have a crown on the top of their heads. I'm just trying to get this one, but it's not playing ball. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, there was one climbing up the side there, but it's gone.
So those of you who just joined, this is Tanya from Secret Forest Creatures. She's over in the UK.
Oh.
And she's showing us assassin bugs.
Mm. There's one. I'm just trying to watch my fingers as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so you don't want to get bit by one of these.
No. As I said, they're not defensive. They're not, you know, they won't come and bite you for no reason, but they might mistake your fingers for food.
Right,
And
like with
they will take down prey that are the same size as them, like really easily.
Well, some of the babies will take down prey much larger than themselves. Okay, so there's one that's just walking around here. You can probably see the spikes on this one if you look carefully.
Yeah, right there behind the head.
That's right, yeah. Oh, there's another one. They're all coming out now. Hello. Oh, these two are having a fight. Not sure what they're fighting over. I haven't fed you yet. Don't fight yet. He's just saying, can you get out of my way, please?
I do not know the answer to this question.
Let me just put the camera there for a minute and I will get some food.
I do see some of my kids in the chat on YouTube. That's great. Why did they get the name assassin bugs?
Ooh. You know what? I will look that up right now.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna look that up.
I think it's mainly because of the way they eat. They really pounce on their prey, which I'm hoping I will be able to show you in a minute. I'm just getting some food for them.
They have like a spiky, almost like something that stabs.
Yeah, their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like a bug samurai sword.
It says here they're called assassin bugs because of the proficient predatory lifestyle they lead. They wait in ambush for their prey, but once identified, the prey has little chance of escape.
That's right. Let's see if this one will have a waxworm. Let's just see. Oh, I'm not very good with these camera angles. I'm going to put that there. Let's see if we realise.
Speaking of camera angles, Tanya, how's your Fatal Fang splits coming?
I am almost done, I have to say. I've just got to finish another 2-minute clip and I've got to get one more 1-minute clip and then I'm done. So I'm going to try and do that in the next couple of days and then, I'm done. I'm trying, believe it or not, the hardest part for me was trying to find a plain bit of wall that I could take my picture up against. Everything in my house is pattern on it. Right, this one's being silly and doesn't want it.
I guess he does not want that waxworm.
No, or he just doesn't realise it's there. Sometimes they're not the smartest of creatures.
Now, waxworms turn into like a little moth, and the tarantulas don't seem to eat them, and they just wind up in the water dishes.
Oh, my tarantulas quite like them. My juvenile
Do they?
tarantulas quite like them. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put some waxworms all around. Let's see if he'll take that. No. The trouble is trying to hold this camera and feed them at the same time is not the easiest of things. So I'm going to just drop them down the back so they've got plenty of worms to go around.
Oh, nice.
And then we can just give it a minute and see if anybody is hungry. And if they're not, we'll move on to something else.
And Tanya, Shikori asks you, do you have any snakes?
Oh, I do. I have 7 snakes.
Wow, 7 snakes.
I do. And I have 2 ball pythons. They're called royal pythons in England, but I know you guys call them ball pythons.
Okay, ball pythons.
And I have 5 corn snakes.
Oh,
all different
corn
colours.
snakes.
Yeah. Oops. Right, I think that probably... Oh, this one's got... I don't know whether you... Oh, dear. There, this one's eating now.
Oh, do you guys see that? And we also have a question from Malaya. Do you have dogs or cats?
Oh, again, I do. I have 5 cats. I don't have any dogs, but I have 5 cats.
5 cats. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I love kitty cats. We have 6.
And 2 of my female cats had babies last year, so I kept 2 of the kittens. So that's how come I've got 5.
And they are adorable.
They are, yeah. Yeah. There we go. That one's having a, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's having a little munch there.
Yeah. Yeah, we can kind of see it.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky. I wish I had a better camera. Oop. Here's the other ones.
They have really thin legs, don't they?
They really do, yeah. I'm just going to give them a little bit of water.
Okay.
They don't really need a huge amount of water, but they do like some damp soil to lay eggs. There's lots of molts in here as well. So we just give it a little bit of water on one side, and that will do.
I just found a nice surprise.
You found what, sorry?
A nice surprise.
A nice surprise. Oh, right, let's put that
here,
back
I'll show you real quick. If you look right here, that is an OBT molt.
Oh, an orange bitey thing.
And the spider itself is right there.
Look at that, guys. Can you see that?
Freshly molted, definitely in need of a rehouse.
So that means that spider has gotten bigger. So that's how they grow. They molt.
They shed their skin.
And they shed their skin.
Something very strange has gone on with my computer. Whoopsie, what's going on? Okay, I'm just going to leave it. Okay,
he did ask, what's your favorite snake you have?
Oh, my favorite snake, his name is Ferenz, and he is my, he's called a banana firefly morph, because ball pythons come in all different colors, and he's kind of like a pale yellow and a pale caramel colour. He's very pretty. He's very tame, and he's quite happy. If I get him out, he's quite happy. And he's quite big, and he's a boy. So yeah, he's probably my favourite, just because he's just a funny thing. He does make me laugh. But they've all been fed today, so well, they were fed last night, so they really and truly, I can't really get them out today, which is a shame. I'll have to make sure that if I come again, then I'll have to plan it differently and make sure they're all fed.
But so why wouldn't you want to move that snake right after it ate? Because that might be a question they may have.
Yes. Well, the reason we don't move snakes after they've eaten is because of the way the snakes eat, and they have to stretch their mouth really wide to get the prey all the way down their long tubey body. That takes quite a while for them to do that. So what they do, they use all their muscles inside to push that food down to their tummies, and that can take quite a few hours. And then once the food is down in their tummies, the tummy juices then have to break all that food down so that the snake gets all the goodness out of it and all the good parts, just like we do with our food. And then all the waste goes to where that goes, just like human beings. But it does take a little while, and if you disturb them and you start handling them, sometimes they won't digest their food properly, and it can make them a bit poorly. So we don't handle them. We give them a whole day, sometimes a little bit more, for them to get all the food down, digest it, and then you can pick them up again. We just give them that time so that they don't get poorly, they don't get a bad tummy ache.
And it might have something to do with their long bodies. And then sometimes, don't they, like a defense thing that they might throw up
their food? Yeah,
they can. Yeah, they can do. Because a snake is at its most vulnerable. Now, what does the word vulnerable mean? God, that's a tough one. It's at its weakest when it's eating. Because if a predator came along and thought, oh, I'd like that snake for my dinner, because the snake's got its mouth full, the snake can't then turn around and bite or hiss because it has food in its mouth. So it would have to spit that food out to then defend itself, to bite whoever was trying to hurt him. And that's called regurgitation, which is quite a big word. But it's just like spitting it out, basically, or throwing it up. So and again, that's not good for the snake, because it can cause the acid in the tummy can start coming up to places where it shouldn't be. So we don't like to do that either. So we just, when we feed snakes, we just leave them be, give them a day to get all their food down and do what they've got to do, and then after that, then we can start holding them again if we want to.
Nice. Okay. Malaya has a question. She's asking, is it hard to take care of all those pets and insects?
It does take a little bit of time, I have to say. It does take a little bit of time. But what I do is I feed different animals on different evenings. So I have children in my house, and they sometimes help me. My little girl is 10, so probably similar age to you guys. And she helps me sometimes. But I do different animals on different evenings. So I might come in this room for an hour, feed the little tiny spiders one night, and maybe my geckos, because I have 2 geckos. And then I feed the snakes on another night. And then I might feed my snails and my big tarantulas on another night. So yeah, I just kind of do it like that.
Yeah, we break ours down to 4 nights a week that we're doing feeding and maintenance.
Yeah, I do all the cleaning at the weekends usually. So if the snakes need cleaning out, or they need spot cleaning, so you just take out the little bits that don't look too good and you leave the rest of it. So I do that. I clean out the geckos once a week, or spot clean during the week as well. But so yeah, but you could probably see with the assassin bugs, there's quite a few molts in there, so I do need to clean them out this weekend. I didn't do it last weekend for some reason. I don't know why. I think I just got too busy with other things. But yeah, so that's how I do it. That's how I manage it. And the cats I have to feed every day anyway, but they're okay. So yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to show either one of you want to show anything else? We have, I guess we're down to what does it end about 1:10? Is that when the stream ends?
That's your schedule.
That's my schedule.
Okay. I can see if my my little crested gecko's out. If you want to see that.
Oh yeah, her students know crested geckos because we had 2 that we got for her classroom, which we named Johnny Rotten and Sid Vicious. And now Johnny has a deluxe apartment to himself because we ended up finding a Nancy to move in with Sid.
Naughty, yes, being very naughty. Actually, I'll show you. This is my biggest spider at the moment, so I'll show you this first because she's always out, and she is a Lasiodora parahabana. So she is the Brazilian salmon pink bird eater. Hello, girl. And she's one of my favourites as well.
I love LPs. So many people talk bad about LPs, but I love them.
And she is.
She's
a beautiful girl. Oh, no, you're not coming out, Missy. She is in desperate need of a rehome, so she is on my list to do. A nice glass tank to put her in. So I'm probably going to be doing that next week. But if you look at my hand...
Oh, wow.
She's quite a big girl.
She is.
Oh, yeah.
She's not full grown yet, but she's quite a big girl. Yeah. But she's very calm. She's very sweet.
Our male is about 6.5, 7 inches right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I don't have a clue what she is.
We have another
feet, those long legs.
Do you have
another question? Okay.
Yeah, do you have fish or lizards?
Do I have fish? Oh, I do have lizards. I have 2. I have a crested gecko, and which I'm going to get now. Let me just put this back. I have a crested gecko and a leopard gecko, and the leopard gecko belongs to my little girl, and the crested gecko belongs to me. Let's just put T-Bow away. I do have some fish. I have some guppies, and they are in with my turtle. They are my turtle's playmates. Believe it or not. And she's very good. She doesn't eat them because I think she's too slow, actually. She does eat if
what kind
the
of
fish
turtle?
have babies. She's a musk turtle.
Oh, nice.
I think do you call them stink pots? I don't know. Or is that a
I'm
different
familiar with musk turtles.
Musk turtle, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a little girl and she's fully grown, but she's sleeping at the moment, so I won't put the light on because she won't come out anyway. So right, let's get the cresty out. Oh, actually, I've got some snails if you want to see the snails.
Whatever you want to show, Tanya, we got about 5 minutes.
I know you guys can't have these in America, can you? Giant African land.
Yeah.
They're not full grown yet, they're only babies. I'll show you these because they're both out at the moment.
Yeah, they're considered a hardcore invasive species here in the States. Just like
I can't say
we get locusts for feeders.
I can't say I blame the American authorities, to be honest with you, because they can munch. There we go. We could feed these actually, if you fancy doing that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Okay. Right.
I think the biggest issue they have with them here in the States is how rapidly and rampant they breed.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Like before you know it, you'll be overrun with snails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's too cold here in the UK. It's too cold for them to be able to survive outside in the wild. So it's not a problem for us. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to give them some protein. So I give them some fish flakes. And I just literally put some flakes on this little plastic thing, which I'll show you in a second. And then I mix the flakes with a bit of water so they're all nice and soggy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that snails actually have teeth? Did you know that?
No.
I did, yeah.
Yes, they have rows of teeth. They're not sharp, but if you hold a snail, you can feel them. You can
They
feel it
look almost.
sometimes spin on your finger.
Their mouths look like a lamprey's mouth.
Okay, kind of like they're made out of like
Yeah.
cartilage or something, right?
Back years ago, I had a fish tank that I had apple snails in, and they would eat the algae off the side of the fish tank, and you could watch their mouths chew up the algae.
Oh wow.
So there's one. Now this one's called Bainbridge. These are named after the Mighty Boosh. They're not named after Harry Potter. So that one's Bainbridge. And this one over here, who's just thinking, oh, I quite like that food. It's quite nice. And this one is Grey. So he's having a good slurp. Now, I don't know whether you can see, but these two antennae here are actually have their eyes on the end. So they're their eye stalks. Just there. And then a bit further down on their faces, they have two more, and they are just for feeling around because a snail's eyesight is really, really bad. But they have a really, really good sense of smell.
Now, are there eyes in the top of their little antenna there?
Just there, yeah, that's right. That's where their eyes are. But they're not, as I said, their eyesight's really not good at all. Mm-hmm. So they have some little feelers, and they have a really good sense of smell. So yeah. And did you also know that in the wild, if they came across, I don't know, something like a dead mouse or a dead frog or something like that, they would happily munch on that as well?
Oh.
They do eat, yeah, they do need protein in their diet. Yeah.
So although they do,
yeah, in a way, they do eat a lot of fruit and vegetables, but they do need some protein as well. So they will. If I was to give them a Pinky Mouse, that would be gone within a day.
Wow.
So yeah, but
vicious snails.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Well, no,
so they
don't attack.
They get
don't attack. But they are. There's the other one. Can you see the other set of antennae there? The shorter set. So the shorter set. You can just see him feeling around. He can smell the food, but he's not sure where it is. He'll find it in a minute.
Okay.
So they've got some nice shiny shells there. And these will happily, if you wet your hands, these will happily sit on your hand for ages and eat out of your hand. They don't bite. They do rasp sometimes, which kind of just tickles. It doesn't hurt. So yeah, these are my giant African land snails, which aren't full grown. They're not even half grown yet, actually.
Yeah, those things get massive.
Yeah, and these are albinos, so that's why they've got white. They've got the white colour. The other fascinating thing, and I wish my camera could pick it up, but it won't pick it up. It's not good enough. Is as this is eating, and especially if you give them something colourful like fish flakes or carrot, or because they're albino, you can see the food passing through their head just up there.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's really fascinating to watch.
So they're kind of translucent.
Almost, yeah. You can just about see it moving. You have to look really carefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see it going up through that head. just a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly. Yeah. I must make another video about you guys because you've grown since I got you.
Mm.
They are really fascinating, though. I do love to watch them. And again, they have their own personalities. They have their own character. You get some that are really shy and don't come out of their shells very often. And then you get some that as soon as you open the lid, they're looking at you thinking, oh, have you got food for me? A lot more confident. Yeah.
Hey, he found the food.
He's found it. There you go. Told you he was sniffing around, weren't you, Bainbridge? I can only tell which one's which by the stripes on the shells. They've got slightly different stripes. That's the only way I can tell which one's which, because other than that, they're quite similar. So yeah, that's your mush, your fishy mush for tonight, isn't it? It's
Fishy
like baby
mush.
fishy mush.
Love it. All right. Well, Tanya, I want to thank you for joining the stream and sharing all your creatures with us. I really enjoyed it.
If you want to, Mrs. McMillan, I can send that quiz over to you, and I'll send you some stickers, and maybe you could do it in class one day.
Oh, I would love that because all the kids are going to be returning to my classroom in a couple weeks, and that would actually be really fun, especially when they come back. I think they would love that.
Okay, I will do that. I will send you some of my channel stickers, and then you can have a little quiz and can win some stickers. And my little girl went back this Monday. My 10-year-old went back, and my 14-year-old is going back tomorrow. So yeah, we're all getting back to school now as well over in the UK. So, but it'd be nice seeing everybody, nice seeing all your friends. I know a lot of you have missed your friends and missed your teachers, and it's all been a bit strange. But hopefully we can all get back to a little bit more normal.
We've met some amazing friends during this time, and one of them is you, Tanya. So thank you so much for being a part of our life.
Thank you for having us. Yes, thank you. Are like family to me now, so it's lovely. It's got us through some tough times, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
So thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for all your questions, and hopefully I'll see you again.
Okay. Oh, and see you guys later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.